All right. Thank you for your patience. And we'll go a little bit later to make sure that you get your little bit of hour in. So, let's shake, 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 shake it off. Let's start again. I hope a lot of you are doing that all day and every day, just shaking it off, especially after you watch the news. Yeah, good. And now settle into your space. Good. Nice tall spine, palms up on our lap. Good. And let's just close our eyes. So we're going to come to a nice, easy breath, but conscious breath. And this breath helps to, again, click on that area. You know, a lot of these breathing techniques sort of click on parts of your brain. Yeah, to help us to relax. And so let's take a breath in through the nose. And then breathe out the nose. And again, breathing in and out. We did this last week with Brahmari breath. Breathing in and out of the nose is so important, especially now. Let's take another breath in. I mean, it's always important, but it also, when we breathe in and out of the nose, when we breathe in, it filters the air. Yeah, so the air is a little bit cleaner, warmer. Good. All right. And now I want you to relax your breath, bring your awareness to your pelvic floor. So that part of your body that you're sitting on your chair. And then again, keep your nice tall spine. And now as we take a breath in, I want you to engage your pelvic floor muscle up as you breathe in. And then breathe in a little bit more. And then through your nose, exhale completely. All the way out, and then relax your pelvic floor. So we're bringing that breath up. Yeah. Inhale, engage that pelvic floor muscle up as you breathe in. And when you get to the top of your breath, see if you can take in just a little bit more. And then slowly exhale and relax. Let's do about 3 or 4 more of those. Yeah. Inhale, lift the pelvic floor. Let the breath ride all the way up your spine, out through the top of your head. And then take in a little bit more. And then let it go. So do 2 more at your own pace. Taking in as much air as you can. And then a little bit more. And breathe out. So we kind of need these little stresses in our life. So taking that little bit more of a breath sort of gives a little bit of a stress to our body. And that sort of wakes up areas in our brain to say, uh-oh, I better be on task here. And on your next exhale breath, no hurry. Just relax the body, relax the breath. And just come back to your natural breath. Let your belly be soft now, that whole pelvic area be soft. And as you breathe out naturally, just bring your awareness to your belly. And as you breathe in, your belly rises a little bit. And as you breathe out, your belly draws back. This is natural breath. Belly breath. Yeah, no big. I mean, if you want to feel like taking bigger breaths, you can, but just noticing that the belly relaxes as you inhale and draws back as you exhale. Good belly breath. Good. And then exhaling the breath, that helps us to get rid of the toxins in our body. Yeah. And when you're feeling ready and complete, gently flutter the eyes open. Yeah. So as we age, as I think I shared this with you, but we lose a lot of things. We lose the elasticity in our muscles. We lose, the tone in our muscles. So that's why it's important to come here and keep working on certain things to stay toned, to stay strong. It's good for our balance. It's good for fall prevention. It's also good for breath. And as we get older, it's actually, we forget how to breathe out. And so that conscious breath, that belly breath, breathing in and breathing out, helps us to keep that conscious breath going. Yeah, keep those muscles all toned and lit up so that we can breathe well. Good. All right, let's start to move a little bit. So sitting up nice and tall, let's take a nice big breath in. And as we exhale, slowly turn your head over to the right. Good, as far as you can. And then inhale, slowly bring your head back forward. And exhale, just turn your head over to the other side. Bring a little smile to your face. Feel free to close your eyes here if you'd like. Yeah. Inhale forward. Exhale over to the other side. Inhale, come forward. Exhale a little bit further if you can, keeping your chin parallel to the floor. And inhale forward. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, keep your shoulders back and drop your head, your chin towards your chest. Yeah. And then breathe in, lift the chin and look up. And exhale, drop your chin to your chest. And one more inhale, look up. And exhale, chin to chest. Relax the shoulders. Keep the chin down now. Rolling the head. So on an inhale breath, roll your head over to the right and up. And as you exhale, over to the other side. And down, just opening up this neck. Feel free to close your eyes if you'd like. Just keeping the movement of the head nice and easy, not fast. Noticing where you might be tight. Yeah. Good. And on the next exhale breath, pause. Our necks can get tight for so many reasons. Let's go the opposite direction. We sleep funny on a different pillow. If we're in pain or we're tense for any reason, we tend to get tight right in this area, in our neck and our shoulders. We carry that weight. So just reminding that area to just relax. Yeah. Good. And the next time that the head comes forward, pause. Good. And press down into your feet. Slowly lift your head back up. That neck roll always feels good to me. Let's relax our arms down alongside our body. Roll the shoulders back and down. Keep a nice tall spine. Press down into your feet and inhale. Reach your shoulders up to your ears. And exhale, relax. I don't know if any of you get adjustments. Sometimes you'll feel a little click. Yeah. And this helps us stretch the spine long. Keep our spine healthy. Yeah. And one more inhale. Press into your feet like you want to stand up and lift your shoulders. And exhale, relax. All right, and bringing your hands onto your lap, we're gonna shift to our feet. So one of the things we're gonna bring our awareness to today for our fall prevention is dorsiflex. It's called dorsiflex, and that is when your toes are lifted, right? And so there's this right at the front of your ankle, there's strengthening going on. Yeah, and then release your toes down now. And then lift your toes up as high as you can, gently press into your heels, and then release the toes down. Let's do that a few times. So when we're standing, this dorsiflex is one of the most challenging balance disruptions that we can do. And you'll see why when we stand and do this. Yeah, and one more time, lift the toes up and release them down. Now lift the heels up just for a counter stretch and drop your heels and lift your toes up a little higher. This is pretty challenging, right, for us, but that area, that front ankle, it gets very weak, and then lift your heels up and down. Good. And just wiggle out the legs. Yeah, good. I'm gonna do a little face work here. Yeah, we're gonna just do a little facelift. So I'd like to do this one. We'll just do one. And this helps to just tone the muscles in our face. Yeah. And because there's so many muscles in our face. Literally just smiling helps to tone. Yeah. So let's just take a big smile and then kiss. And then a big smile with teeth now and kiss. And now we're going to do a big smile, like a big, they call it great granny surprise face. Opening the mouth, opening the eyes, and relax. And open the eyes, open the mouth, and relax. Now we're going to lift our chin. We're going to take our one hand underneath our chin and the other hand onto our collarbone here. That's just that area. Yeah, and chin is just lifted slightly. Good. And now you're going to wrap your lips around your teeth like that and close your mouth. And then start to tap your tip of your tongue onto the roof of your mouth about 20 times. As you're smiling with your teeth wrapped and tapping your tongue at the top of your mouth. And you'll start to feel the muscles in your cheeks, side of your jaw. Couple more times, you got it. And relax. Relax everything down. Take your fingers underneath your chin. Again, lift your chin up slightly and just slide your fingers down your throat to your collarbone. And then again, just a couple times, like you're just brushing your throat. Yeah. And then the next time that the fingers come to the collarbone, just pause there. So you're just touching and just dragging that collarbone down just slightly, lifting the chin. And now jut your low jaw forward, like you're pouting, like a bulldog. And breathe through your nose. Hold it as you're drawing down, lift the jaw up. And relax. Good. And just tap out the face, tap this out. Yeah, shake the head. Anybody feel that in here? Yeah. So our face needs, the muscles in our face, they also need a workout. Yeah. All right. And just a fun one too is just taking your lips and, you know, how to make like a motorboat sound. Anyway, that's kind of fun to do too. But all that is really helpful. But just really like exaggerating the smile. Like I drive around now and whenever I can think of it, I'm going to put a little sign in my car. I just exaggerate my smile, and that tones the muscles in our face, and it actually relaxes the muscles as well in our face when we smile. Okay, that's our facelift for the week. All right. So let's come into our legs a little bit wider apart. So scooting forward. Yeah, nice tall spine. Take a breath in. And as we exhale, hinge forward at your hips. And do you feel that stretch on the inside of your thighs? Yeah, good. Tummy's tucked up. And then let's do a couple circles. So press into your feet to come to the side and up, and come to the other side and forward. Big breath in as you go to one side and up, and exhale to the other side and forward. Good. And one more on this side. Good. Next time the head comes forward, pause, and let's do 3 rotations-ish on this side. Yeah. Nice and slow, mindful, tucking the tummy in. Yeah. Getting a little core work there. Next time the head comes, the body comes forward, pause, press down into your palms and slowly bring your body back up. Nice tall spine. Heel toe, your feet back to hip distance apart. Good. All right, we're going to interlace our hands now. Let's just move the hands around a little bit. Good. Yeah. Stretch your arms forward, flip your palms up, inhale and exhale. Inhale forward, exhale to the shoulders. Inhale forward, exhale. Good. And maybe a little quicker if it's available to you. Inhale, exhale. Keeping all of our joints moving. And relax. Shake out the hands, flop them around. Good. Open and close your hands a few times, just getting some movement into those little finger joints. Good. All right, now we're gonna, again, interlace our hands here, and then we're gonna lift our elbows up and slowly push your palms forward, or just come to this pose however it's comfortable for you. Yeah. We're gonna press into your feet on an inhale breath. See if you can reach your arms up. Yeah, press into your feet, lift up. And now exhale, you're gonna just drop your arms halfway, drop your head and come into a little cat pose. The gentle rounding of the back. Press into your feet, inhale, reach your arms up. Stretch up tall. And exhale, round it out. Good. And one more, inhale, stand up, reach up tall. Then exhale, round it out. Good. And now lift the head, good. And then go ahead and bend your elbows again, good. Bring your fingers onto your shoulders here. We're gonna just move the shoulders. I need that today. And then bring the elbows forward and up and back and down. Just moving, yeah. Just always keeping our joints moving if we can somehow a little bit, as often as we can, yeah. And sometimes they're a little stiff, pause the next time you come down and then reverse, go the opposite direction. Yeah, and again, following your breath, inhale, big breath in, exhale it out, yeah. And exhale it out and relax. Good. And shake it out. We're going to just do a nice little twist. I like to use the back of the chair to do a twist. So we're going to just scoot to the one side of our chair, keeping both of your hips. We're not going to do a lunge today, but just a nice tall spine. Good. On an inhale breath, reach your arms forward and up. Yeah. Good. Big breath in. And as you exhale, feel your shoulders relax back and down. And then start to turn your body over towards the back of your chair, pressing into your feet, especially that outside foot, just to where it's comfortable for you. And then drop your arms and grab onto the sides of the chair or the back of the chair here, keeping a gentle, tall spine though. Yeah. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, see if you can turn and look over that back shoulder. Yeah. So don't take this too far, just take this to where it feels good. It's a nice little rotation movement for the spine. And breathe. Once you get there, if you landed and you feel like this is kind of a challenge, then bring one hand to the top of the chair or bring both hands to the side of your inside leg. Yeah. So don't yank yourself. Just make it a nice twist. Yeah. Good. On your next exhale breath, relax. Turn your head back forward. Turn your body back forward. Good. Yeah. Does that feel good? And then slowly come back. So this is I love doing twists with the chair because it allows the spine. What you don't want to do ever is have your spine rounded and try to do a twist. That's counter-indicated for the health of your spine. We want to have that nice tall spine. So the chair helps us to keep that. Let's try the other side. Going over to this side. Yeah. And again, you can just do a tiny, tiny little twist by just grabbing a thigh in the top of your chair and twisting. Yeah. So starting with your arms up doesn't feel good, just go right into your twist. If you want, reach your arms forward and up. And that helps us to remind ourselves, press into your feet, reach up. And as you exhale, relax. And then start to twist at your waist. Again, pressing a little bit in with that outside foot to help you twist. And then release your hands and bring them to wherever it's comfortable. Sides of the back of your chair, one hand on top and the other one on the side, maybe on your thigh. Experiment. So what feels best? Take a breath in, As you exhale, see if you can rotate a little bit more. Look over that back shoulder. Keep the chin parallel to the floor and breathe as deeply as you can. It's challenging to breathe in a twist because we're sort of squeezing, right, that torso, but it's good massage for those internal organs, good detoxification for our body. One more breath here. And as you exhale, relax, slowly turn your head back forward, slowly bring your body back forward. Good. Keeping that nice tall spine, relax the body a little bit. Good. And then slowly bring yourself back to the front of your chair. Good. All right. Relax the arms down alongside your body. Roll your shoulders back and down. Press down into your feet and very gently just stretch your shoulders up. Look straight ahead and exhale. Relax the shoulders down and just roll them out. Good. All right, we're going to go back to our feet. We're going to just do a little fun game to click on the brain and the coordination, right? And practicing coordination, hands, body, mind coordination is pivotal to keeping ourselves from falling or preventing a fall. Yeah, so just easy. We're gonna start with, scoot that, see my feet. All right, we're gonna start by tapping our right toe and our left toe. Our right toe. So you wanna engage your tummy in a little bit. That's gonna engage your core. Yeah, right toe and left toe and right and left. Now at the right stop here at the toe, and you're gonna tap forward and relax and tap back and relax and tap forward and back and forward and back. Now same with the other foot, forward and back. Pretty easy, right? Forward and back, forward and back. Good. All right, now right toe and left toe and right and left and left and right and right and left and left and right and left and right and left and right and right and left, right and left, left and right and left and right and right and left and right and left. Okay, did everybody follow along? Yeah, I have it easy because I'm leading, but you guys have to figure out the pattern. And again, it's such good exercise for our mind. Also, the best part about that is it keeps you in the present moment. Were you thinking of any aches and pains when we were doing that? Were you thinking of any negative, what's going on in the world thing? No, it's just like that's where we're happiest, right? When we're in the present moment. Okay, nice work, everyone. We're gonna make our way to standing finally. You're gonna slide your heels back, hinge forward at your hips. Good, as if you're being led with a string forward and up on your chest. On an inhale breath, slowly press into your feet and come to a stand. Good. All right, now we're gonna meet back for a chair. So scoot your chair forward, scooch it off to the side. Good. And just move a little bit. Yeah, we've been sitting for a little while, especially with our little technical glitch. So just move the body. Yeah. What I've noticed is, some of you may live alone, and when you are by yourself, your mind tends to start thinking of things. So I find with me, like when I have a new ache or pain, it's like, uh-oh, what's that? And then my mind goes to all these different places. And, so this practice of yoga helps us to just say, just be okay with that. And moving around really helps. Putting on music. Remember last week we talked about humming, that just helps us to get rid of that stress and that tension. Okay, now come to our mountain pose. Yeah, nice tall spine, palms are forward, kneecaps lifted. Good, just like a nice tall soldier. Yeah, and then we're gonna start to march. I finally realized in the when you're in the service, why they tell you to tall spine, and march, because we can get more air in that way. Yeah, as opposed to being slumped over. We also can be stronger this way. Yeah, nice tall spine. Good. And then marching forward a little bit, and marching back, and marching forward, marching back. And now come to the middle. Good. And maybe a little wider march. One foot and then the other. Yeah, good. And coming back. Good. All right. And now relax. We're going to bring our legs a little bit wider apart. Good. Soften our knees. On the inhale, go to one side. On the exhale, blow it out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale it out. Again, that big exhale breath helps to get out all the stale air from our lungs. Inhaling through the nose filters the air as it goes in. And one more. And relax. Good. All right, bring your feet back to hip distance apart. Good. All right, we're going to do our little standing tapping now, right? So we're going to tap our right foot and our left, and our right foot, left, and right, and left. You can always have your chair here or stand next to your chair for this and hold on. Yeah. Good. Right and left. Now we're going to tap forward and forward, starting with the right foot forward, left foot forward, right and left, right and left, and come back to center. Now we're going to tap back, left, back. Yeah. So you can get a nice tall spine. See if you can look forward, find a spot to stare at, engage your glute muscles here that they're having to work, and come back to center. Good. Now we're going to tap right foot forward, left foot back, right foot forward, left foot back. Just tiny, tiny. And again, you can be holding onto your chair here. Yeah, if you need. And staring straight ahead, tall spine, posture. Posture is huge for fall prevention, and come back to center. Good. Last one here, we're going to tap left foot forward and right foot back, and left foot forward and right foot back. Few of those. Yeah, good. Just taking us off center. Because we never know. I've been watching a couple dogs, a little dog, and he's always right under my feet. Yeah. So when I go to move, all of a sudden I'm stepping on him, and so this type of work is good for that occasional oopsie, or something that you're not expecting. It helps us to stay upright. All right, got a little workout there, got our heart rate going. Good. Find that mountain pose immediately. Kneecaps lift. Engaging our lower body, strengthening our lower body will help us to catch ourselves and be safe. Good. All right, we're gonna come now again to wide legs. Wide as is comfortable for you. Gonna come into goddess pose. So play around with this. Should be no discomfort in the knees. Yeah. So bringing your feet on an angle here. Nice tall spine. Good. And then glutes engage here. And then start to drop your pelvic floor towards the floor. And your knees will automatically bend. Now, if there's any discomfort in the knees, a couple things that you could try is to scoot your heels forward a little bit. If that feels okay balance-wise. Because what we ideally would like is the knee to be almost right above that heel. Yeah, thighs are back. Good. And again, so find your comfort zone here. Shoulders back and down. Good. If it's available to you, bring your arms out into a T. You can always hold on to a chair with one hand. Yeah. And then cactus your arms. We're going to find ourselves in goddess pose. Good. So upper arms are gently reaching back. Yes. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale it out. See if you can tuck your pelvis forward just a little bit, that tailbone. Press into your toes. Now a little bit of wobble is good, right? We want to engage those deep core muscles. Good. And breathe here. Big breath in. As you exhale, see if you can relax your shoulders. See if you can drop your hips a little bit more. Just thinking a little bit more into this pose. Yeah. Good. All right. Now we're going to challenge ourselves a little bit. Again, you can be holding onto a chair, have a chair handy there next to you. Yeah. Let's take a break. Let's straighten the knees a little bit and stretch your arms into a star. That should feel nice. Stretch tall, press into your toes. Good. And take another big breath in here. As you exhale, so slowly, gracefully sink back down into your goddess pose. You don't have to almost bend your knees at all. Just don't want any pain in your knees. Just try to stretch those thighs back. Now, if it's available to you, lift your right heel up and then release it down, and lift your left heel up and release. Only if that feels okay. Right heel, so this is a little bit more of a balance challenge, right? Yeah, heel up and left heel up. And then again, right and left. Now, if it's available to you, maybe experiment with intending to lift both heels up. And again, there's that wobble. You can always just drop the hand onto the chair to balance on the balls of your feet if you can. And again, a little wobble is good. That's you're challenging yourself. And hold for 3, 2, and 1. And release your heel down slowly. Relax your arms down to your thighs, hands on thighs. Find your feet. Press down into your feet, your toes, to slowly straighten your knees. Good. And then you can hold on again if you want. Lift one foot up and gently pivot the toes forward. Lift the other toes up, gently pivot forward. And then toe, heel, or step your feet back to hip distance apart. Okay, you've been there a little while. Nice work. And I hope that you took care of yourself and there was no discomfort in those knees. It's such a nice pose, but it is a little precarious for that knee placement. So shake it out. Good. All right. So a little bit more for our dorsiflex. Definitely have a chair nearby. Yeah. And start with holding onto a chair. So now we're going to come into that, right? That most challenging balance disruption, lifting our toes. Because what's happening is the brain's thinking we're falling back. And so it's firing up to say, whoa, we got to right this. Yeah. Don't let that body fall back. Right. So nice tall spine. That posture helps, right? If we're crunched over here, more of a chance to come off balance and fall. Yeah. So nice tall spine, and slowly start to lift your toes up. Yeah. Good. And you feel the body, adjusting, right? You feel that wobble, and that's good. And then release your toes down. All right. So this is a lot more challenging than it looks. If somebody's watching you, they'd be like, well, what's the big deal about that? Well, we can feel it, right? And so again, let's lift our toes, and you feel that whoa, that off balance, but it's good to experience that in a safe way. And if you're feeling pretty stable, maybe you just do 2 fingers on the chair, lifting your toes, balancing on your heels. And then release. Good. All right. So you're gonna take this to wherever it's comfortable for you. Let's just come up onto our heels for a counterbalance there. Good. All right, now again, nice and tall, lift the toes. And if it's available to you, maybe you bring the hand up off the chair. Yeah, and again, feel that challenge, that balance challenge. But tell yourself, I've got this, I've got it. And release, good. And now we're going to come onto the heels, again, lift the toes, and maybe just walk side to side. That's a little bit easier, back and forth. Yeah, how are those feet doing? Working our feet. Oh yeah, but hold on and relax. Yeah. So doing this on your own, when you think of it, you know, when you're standing somewhere and like, oh, my dorsiflex, I'm going to try that. And if you get really good at it, you can even like close your eyes. Yeah. Actually, let's all try that, but keep holding. We're going to hold on to our chair. Yeah. So we're going to lift the toes and you're like, okay, I got this. This is pretty good. And now just try to soften your eyes halfway. Yeah, and feel that that big wobble, right? Even close the eyes. A lot more challenging. Lift those toes. Yeah. And open the eyes and drop. Yeah, such a good practice for us. Yeah, keep us safe. All right, it might feel nice now to just do a little forward stretch here. Thank you, toes. Thank you, feet. Yeah, good, nice strong feet. All right, so we're gonna come into a little forward fold here. Good. So on an inhale breath, reach your arms forward and up. Good. And then just stretch to where it feels good. You may wanna stretch your right hand up a little bit and your left hand up, and your right and your left. Just stretching fully here. Good, take a nice big breath in and turn the palms out and exhale and swan dive. So reach the arms out to either side, send your hips back and just bring your hands onto your thighs. Yeah, so we're just doing this tiny little, we want the spine to stay straight. Yeah, just not round. Yeah, good. And take a breath in here. And as you exhale, see if you can relax your head down a little bit more. Just let the heaviness of our head drop forward. Good. Now just each time you exhale, see if you can melt into your version of forward fold. You can be holding the back of your chair, your thighs. You can allow your arms to drop down, that's fine. And breathe. Yeah. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Here. Good. Nice stretch for our hamstrings. Good. And then when you're ready, if your hands are hanging, bring them onto your legs. Keep your head down and start walking your hands up. So coming up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Yeah. Once the body's up and the chest lifts and the shoulders go back, then the head comes up. Yeah, good. Reach your arms out to a T. Lift the palms up and press into either side of the room. So again, nice tall spine, look straight forward, press into your palms. Yeah. And then stretch your fingers down and press the tops of your hands to either side of the room. Good. And then relax and let the arms float down. Good. And roll out the shoulders. Good. All right, we haven't done warrior 3 in a little bit. So we're just gonna do a little bit of a challenge here. So you're gonna need the back of your chair, standing in front of the back of your chair here, or back behind your chair. Yeah. And we're gonna start with a down dog. So basically, I'll just demonstrate. We're just gonna start with our hands planted here. We're gonna walk back, find our down dog. We're gonna slide one foot back and maybe lift that back and maybe lift the opposite arm. So that's where we're going. You take this to where it's comfortable on your body. If it's just down dog, if it's just stepping back on the ball of your foot, that's your pose, all right? So hands planted on your chair here. Make sure that your chair doesn't slide. You don't want it to slide out from under you. We're not going to have a lot of weight on that chair. Yeah, so just step back. Make sure you have a bunch of space behind you here so you don't hit the wall like I probably will. Yeah. All right, so just stepping back as far as you can. Bend your knees to start. Reach your hips back. Relax, rest your head between your arms. Yeah, good. And now straightening the knees, not locking them back, but just straightening them. We'll start with the right foot. So shift the weight onto the left foot and slide the ball of the right foot back. Good. Now, if this is enough of a challenge for you, you stay right here. If on an inhale breath, you want to stretch that right foot back, lift it up off the floor, that's just an option. And if it feels like too much, drop back down. Yeah, good. And be careful, be mindful of the chair that it's not sliding. Good. And if you want to take it further, you can stretch the left arm forward. That's pretty intense. Tuck your tummy up. That's going to help. And then slowly release out. Relax the hand back down, the foot back down, and find your feet parallel to each other. Good. Bring one hand to your thigh, bring the other hand to your thigh, and then slowly start to walk your hands up like we did with our forward fold. Keep your head down. Good. And we're just going to take a little break up here. Chest lifts, shoulders lift, head lifts. And roll out the shoulders. Good. Yeah. All right. How was that? That was challenging for me. Great. One more challenge, and then we'll sit down. So walk back to your chair. Good. Bring your hands here. And again, you don't want to press the chair too hard and have it slide out from under you. So I'm going to start to walk back again. All the way just to where you can. And if this is feeling like this is as far as you want to go, just stay here. Bend your knees, stretch your hips back, stretch your fingers forward. Good. And now if you want to go into warrior 3, gently straighten the legs a little bit. Keep the knees just slightly bent. Shift the weight to the right foot. Slide the left ball of the foot back. Start there. Good. And if you want to go further on an inhale breath, press into that right foot, lift the left foot up off the floor. Bend the toes forward and reach the left heel back. If you want to stretch the right arm forward, that's just an option for you, not for me today. And stretch, stretch, breathe. Don't stop breathing. And come out of the pose just nice and easily. Drop the ball of the foot back. Bring that left foot next to the right. Good. Bend your knees. Look up to your chair, where you're the back of your chair, and slowly, one foot at a time, walk yourself back to the back of your chair. Yeah, good. I know I challenged you today. Good work. That's not easy. Yeah. Let us make our way back to our chairs. You deserve a rest now, a little bit of a rest before we go into final relaxation. So standing in front of your chair, always sitting down mindfully, right? So like to send your hips back. Bring your attention to your butt as you sit, right? So don't start with bending the knees to sit in your chair. Stretch your hips back. Yeah. Maybe go halfway and then go a little bit further, press into your toes, reach your hips back. Yeah, now you have the weights on those heels, right? And then finally find your seat. Yeah, good, 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 good. We're sitting forward in our chair. Yeah. We've arrived. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale it out. I want you to bring your awareness to your posture. How are you sitting? How did you naturally sit, right? And if it was slumped forward, right, with that back rounded, see if you can lift that heart. I like to remember to keep my hands up higher on my thighs, either way. That keeps the shoulders back. That keeps the posture, right, for our breath. So nice tall spine. All right, let's open up our hips a little bit. and do a little more squeezing. So take a nice big breath in, exhale, hinge forward. Grab behind your right knee, and on an inhale breath, just hug that knee into your belly. Do a couple, our feet did a lot for us today, so let's give them love. Always an option is to stay here and just rock the heel gently side to side. Yeah, good. Shoulders are back and down. So if you're here because you're holding up the weight of your leg and you can't lift your chest and your shoulders back, then you remain here, right? Yeah. Okay, so bringing our right leg to wherever it is comfortable, making sure that the weight's not too much for this leg, this standing left leg, right? So the outside of, you can bring the outside of your foot, that's a pretty big opener, outside of your ankle, even shin here, or we're crossing, yeah, or that one foot on top of the other. All right, find your legs, making sure that you have a nice tall spine. So lift your chest, even look up slightly. Make sure that you have that nice tall spine. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, press slowly your belly forward. Start to feel that opening, that stretch in that right hip. Good. And then take a breath in. And then as you exhale, see if you have a little bit more space to come forward. Maybe draw the belly back slightly. Yeah. And then just find your place here. Close your eyes, relax your gaze, your head forward. And find a few breaths here. Inhaling, exhaling. Notice where you're holding some tension. I start with my fingers. I just relax and wiggle my fingers. And then you feel the shoulders relax, right? And so let the body just melt forward on each exhale breath. Notice where you are today. Yeah, maybe you're feeling pretty open. Maybe you're feeling like, whoa, I am so tight. It's okay. That's why we do this. Good. When you're ready here on an inhale breath, press down into that standing foot. Slowly bring the body back up. Good. If you're crossed at your ankles, you can stay there. If you're crossed up here, you can cross your legs or go to your ankles. Good. Find that nice tall spine. It's always nice to re-find that nice tall spine. Rolling your shoulders back will get you there. Yeah. Make sure that this standing leg is not caving in. If it is, cross at your ankles. And we're going to relax the arms down. We're coming into eagle pose. So stretch your arms out to either side. Good. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale it out. Slowly start to relax your shoulders and move your arms forward. Let's drop this left arm and bring the right arm over the left as high as you can. Bend the elbows. Hold on to your shoulders. Good. Let's just stay here today. If you want to do full eagle arms, feel free. If you want more of a thoracic spine opener, good. Not just crawl your fingers back towards your shoulder blades. Good. And then we're going to lift the arms up. Look up. Yeah, stretch. Feel those lats on the side of your body stretching. And then as you exhale, relax the arms. Just let the arms drop onto your chest and drop your head. Good. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, squeeze everything. Give yourself the biggest hug. Squeeze your legs together. Squeeze your toes into the floor. And squeeze your nose, your face. Yeah, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keep breathing as you're squeezing. Try to squeeze all that stopped up fluid in your lymphatic system. Squeeze it out. And blood and all that. We're restricting the blood flow to that lymphatic system here for now. And then on an exhale breath, relax. The whole body soften. Find your left toes, press down into your left foot. Slowly start to lift the body back up, the chest, the head. Reach your arms up off your chest. Good. And then keep reaching the arms up higher as you unfold. Yeah, just letting that blood flow, freely flow into that lymphatic system again. And then float the arms down. Notice the temperature of the air on your arms as the arms are floating down. Good. Relax. And let's uncross. Yeah. So when we restrict blood flow and then let it reflow in, there's this big rush of fresh oxygenated blood that goes into all these lymph glands. Yeah. And all those areas. It's all good for us. We're sort of wringing it out. Go to the other side. And behind this left knee, either hug it in or stay on the ball of your foot. Just making sure that you can have your shoulders back, a nice tall spine. And just move your foot to your heel. Yes. And then land this left foot onto the right at whatever spot is available. Wow, this side for me is a lot tighter. Yeah. You can drop down to crossing at your ankles or foot on top of the right. Yeah. Once you've landed, find a nice tall spine again. Yes. And now we're going to hinge at the hips. So not rounding the spine. Keep your gaze, your chin up a little bit. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, glide your belly forward. Hinge at your hips. Keep that spine straight. Yeah. And find the opening here. Yeah. And then look down. Let the head relax forward. And find your breath. Good. Nice, long, slow, deep breath here. If you have more space each time you exhale, let the body fall a little bit closer to the floor. Yeah. And in this intense, beautiful stretch, again, relax, wiggle your fingers, relax the shoulders, and let the body just relax. It'll allow you to go further if the muscles are relaxed. Even bring a little smile to your face. Have fun with this nice big opening. Big breaths, one more. And then on your next inhale breath, press down into that standing foot. Slowly bring your body back up. Good. And uncross here. So nice. All right, just wiggle the body, move the legs, just let the body relax. Release all and any tension that you have. Yeah, release the head, shake the head, let go, just like you're just completely relaxed, just like a cooked noodle. Yeah, all right. Let's find a nice tall spine here. Just gonna come into a little back bend, forward fold here. So we're gonna relax the arms down, reach your arms back. Yeah, feel the chest open, feel the shoulders open, those front shoulders. I started practice today with a sore right shoulder and it's feeling fine now. Grab onto the back of your chair. Take a nice big breath in, look up, stretch, bend your elbows back a little bit if you want more of an opening in that chest. And breathe. 2, on for 1. And relax. Good. Keeping hold of the back of your chair there. Take a breath in. And now on an exhale breath, just allow the body to fall forward. Relax the head forward. Feel that nice stretch from the back of your head, back of your neck, all the way down your spine, down your back. And breathe. And now on an inhale breath, press into your feet. Slowly bring the body back up. Nice. And then relax, release your hands. Good. Bring your hands back onto your lap. And let's get ready for Shavasana. Let's scoot back, all the way back into your chair. Feel free to lay down if you like to lay down in Shavasana. Good. And then bring the palms up if it's comfortable for you, up on high on your thighs. Good. And then close your eyes when you've settled yourself in, made yourself nice and comfortable. Then find stillness. Close the eyes. Good. I'm going to take 3 of those breaths how we started. So bring your awareness to that pelvic floor. Yeah, that place that is on your chair that you're sitting on. And on an inhale breath, gently lift the pelvic floor muscles up as you breathe in through the nose. And at the top of the breath, take a little bit more. And then slowly, either through the nose or through the mouth, you can just exhale the breath out. Feel the body find relaxation. Do 2 more of those at your own pace, lifting the pelvic floor muscles up, riding that breath up from the pelvis all the way up to the top of your head and beyond. And take a little bit more. And exhale, feel the whole body soften, relax, release. One more breath at your own comfort, at your own pace. And then at the bottom of that exhale, extend that exhale breath, squeeze out all that stale, toxic air, and then relax. Find complete relaxation now. Feel the shoulders relax. Yeah. Feel your jaw relax. Even part your lips slightly to relax your jaw. Good. Feel the arms relax, the hands. Feel the fingers relax. The chest, belly, and hips, pelvic floor. Feel your upper legs relax, the thighs, the hamstrings. Feel your lower legs relax. Your feet and your toes. Take a gentle breath in and breathe out and let go. Whole body's relaxed now. Find the whole body relax. Bring a gentle little smile to your face. Bring your awareness to your soft breath. And just notice the temperature of the air as it goes into your nostrils and comes out. Cooler, warmer. Let go of all of your efforts. There are thoughts coming in, just let them come. Just like the breath. Just let them come in and go out. Nothing to do now. No place else to be but right here. Let go. Relax. Notice how you feel. Feel free to remain here for as long as you'd like. Should you choose to slowly come back now into this space and time. Take a gentle breath in with a little smile on your face. Breathe out with a smile. Begin to wiggle toes and wiggle fingers. Sway the body. Just move it just organically. Whatever feels good. Move the head gently side to side. And then find stillness. Bring your hands into Anjali Mudra. Rest your thumbs onto your heart. Take a nice big deep breath in. Take a little more. And exhale it out. Slowly drop your forehead towards your fingertips. Relax your shoulders. We'll close practice today with this. When you know you are here to give something to the world, you will always be in happiness. Nobody can take away your happiness. And you are here to give. When you're feeling ready and complete, gently begin to flutter the eyes open as you lift your head. And I thank all of you beautiful people for coming and taking care of yourself today. Have a lovely, amazing rest of your day. Namaste. All right, practice that conscious breathing.